Hello there, you are watching Nairobi News Extra. I am your host, Sylvania Ambani. We have some hot topics of discussion today lined up for you. But before we get there, let me just introduce my panel. Guys, say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Well, the first order of business takes us all the way to Kisumu. There's a court that has ordered a woman to refund 200,000 shillings, a dowry that was paid to her by the husband.
Oh, the court do that.
No, the question is, do people still pay dowry in this time and age?
I believe people pay dowry in this day and age, but then I don't think it's right for the court to agree that he needs, the woman needs to pay it back. It doesn't make sense. Dowry is a token of appreciation, I feel. So it's not like I bought something, I bought my wife, so if I want a refund, I'll go and get my money back because I don't want my wife.
Well, according to the story is that the 45-year-old high school teacher moved to court seeking compensation after his 43-year-old wife eloped and got married to another man.
Do they have kids?
Yes, they do.
So is this guy going to refund this woman for all the labor pains, for carrying this child for 9 months, for the time they spent together? If he wants his dowry back, he should pay her back for the time.
Kevin, you're so quiet and you're the only one in this.
I think the guy is entitled to his dowry. There is the return policy. If you buy something, you have the right to return it. And before you interrupt me, there is precedence. That guy knew that the law is there, so he will win the case.
Can you return a car when you buy it?
On circumstances.
Okay, I'm not comparing the woman to the car, but I'm giving an example. Can you return a car after using it for a while, and then you find that you don't have use for it anymore? Can you say, I'm taking back
in return it, you won't get the full money back.
Exactly.
Okay, you won't get the full money back, but I don't want us to talk about it. It's like it's a commodity. This woman is not a commodity. This is your wife, regardless of how long you've been married for. This is your wife, Kelvin.
Okay,
so you can't put it like, oh, since this didn't work out, I want my money back. No, you're a human being.
You win and you lose. When you lose, you just did it.
From a long perspective, yeah, there is precedence. There is a guy who went to court in 1976. If you go to Kenya Law Review, you get to understand that. So this guy knew that there is precedence. Yeah, there are provisions under the law on which you can divorce and demand your dowry back. So it's all about being smart and having a good lawyer.
So on that note, do you think he's entitled to the full amount that he paid, or
is not?
In fact, he's even entitled. That dowry has even accumulated what we call interest. It is appreciating because if I paid like 3 shillings for my wife in 1960. By now, you cannot return 3 shillings.
Kevin, I will forward you the number of a counselor who will help you with this problem you have. But
there
guys,
is precedence in the law, so maybe you should talk to the judges because they are the ones who
is misleading you.
Yes,
I agree.
Okay, guys, moving on. I don't know if to call this chivalry or stupidity. There's a man who got bitten by a crocodile while trying to impress a girl.
Stupidity.
Well, I think it's cute.
Yes.
No, I know. It's not good that he got bitten, but it's cute that he would go to any length.
It's cute that he put his life in jail. What if he died?
No, he shouldn't have done that. I'm saying, he should have used another situation to just show his love for her. But I'm saying the motive behind this thing, it's cute.
I will never ever go to that extent.
Let me just explain to my viewers what we are talking about. Apparently, there's an Australian man who is lucky to be alive after being bitten by a crocodile in northern Queensland. After he jumped into the Johnston River to impress a girl he had a crush on.
So what about after 3 years or 1 year maybe the girl just leaves?
But come on, this is a boy in love.
See why you should demand dowry? In fact, that is stupidity because how can you just jump into a river?
I think the guys were saying we need our men to be more romantic.
Maybe he didn't know that at that time the crocodile was there. Maybe he just wanted to show his diving skills.
No, this is a river that is well known for being infested by crocodiles.
Just want
maybe at the time
the crocodile because you want to be impressed.
That's not romantic. You put your life in danger because what's so romantic about that?
So what would you propose?
So after now, what has happened to that man right now?
He's nursing wounds right now.
Exactly.
And where is the lady?
There's already a
do you have any information of the whereabouts?
Exactly.
So that is stupidity.
Guys, this is what I'm trying to say. It's stupidity in that
Come on, if someone did it for you, and
I will just done it right away.
I support you.
Why would you do that?
That is stupidity. Because you're just like endangering your life, and you know it just because you want to impress this person.
Life does not.
You're not even certain about.
There's so many things to live for.
In fact, I could not even do that to my wife.
Yes.
So what is the point?
Thank you, Kevin.
What is the point?
Okay, what we agree on that he could have chosen other means.
Yeah, there are thousands of one ways to be romantic.
But of course, it's cute.
But at that particular moment, that was the opportunity. That was the opportunity that presented itself at that moment. So
that's what I think.
What
that is a
we have
silly
done.
I commend him. Well, it's sad how things, worked out in the end.
Yes.
But the fact that he tried, like, show me how you can. Like, I think it's cute.
I mean, girls,
Imagine this.
What lens would you let your man go through to actually
I guess
make
that's
them?
the question.
Yeah, show that they are impressed with you, to impress you. What lens do we women allow our men to go through?
Not to an extent that will put his life in danger.
Okay.
Well said.
Well said. Well, this moves us to our next story, which is about hii maneno ya WhatsApp groups jamani. Tutafanya nini?
Una left to.
Una left to. A Kenyan woman has become an online sensation after mistakenly posting a sexual explicit message on her WhatsApp prayer group.
Alijitakia.
Huh?
Yeah, my partner.
The woman who belongs to the prayer group called Novena Prayer Group wrote a very weird post where she was recruiting members for live sex to be performed in front of a couple at a house party.
You know what I'm wondering? As you're texting, don't you check who you're texting? Because from the screenshot that I've seen, she sent like 3 messages.
Yes.
By the time you're sending the second one, haven't you looked up and seen?
But sometimes you are
maybe she was under pressure to look
yes.
for those 5 people. So it was something maybe urgent. So
she just kept sending.
She was in some
had she checked them prior then for them to like just go immediately like
Christine,
they were scheduled.
What you do in darkness at some point just comes to light. So you cannot be cautious enough.
No, you can't. I believe you can't.
All about when you are a Christian, you should live that life that you show us by the day, also at night. So just I don't know if it's Satan or God decided just to expose.
We are living in a world where everybody is all about technology fast. You do something weird, everybody's gonna throw it on social media. Right. So this lady, I think she did it unknowingly, and after posting that, she actually apologized
and then got back
action and asked people to pray, to continue praying for the country. After posting I wish we could share the message with you guys, but it's so explicit.
We should not judge this woman. We are all humans, so we make a mistake. And it's alive to kidogo. But this business she's
doing. Has it never happened to you? Has it never happened to you? You write a text on WhatsApp and then you send it to your mom. Bam! And then it's like you have said something.
I am too cautious for that.
Me too. I'm very cautious. Like whoever I'm texting, before I send, like I'll cross-check. Even if it's a picture or whatever it is,
message,
I'll check.
With this age, you cannot be cautious enough.
You have to be cautious.
You never know when you're going to send that text to your mother or someone. What I'm trying to tell people is that just live the standard life that you want to show us. Don't hide some things, because somewhere down the line, they'll just show up.
Yeah. When Zuckerberg bought WhatsApp, he even changed the old setting. People are saying that the WhatsApp is new to them, that they need to be taught how to use it again. But anyway, moving on. This part concerning the president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, and Raila Odinga, what do you guys think about it?
It is so heartbreaking. It is so bad. It is so silly. It was so bad of the president. It was so everything wrong of him to say that.
I think it was uncalled for to bring about the post-election violence. Like so many years later, like people who were really affected by that, to be reminded, and in such a manner, I don't think it was right of him to bring it in at this point.
It's like he was trying to create another rift between communities, between tribes again.
Like whatever.
When let's say you and I have an argument, and then we move on. Years later, someone comes and talk about it. Clearly, it will bring out something again. It will bring out a rift, which is not. We don't want that right now. We need peace.
Kevin?
Yeah, there is no any other way you can put it. It's so reckless of the president being the uniting factor, because he's the unifying factor of the nation. And talking about something that happened like 10 years down the line, bringing it up again now to the national platform for discussion, it was unfortunate. And there is no any other way that you can put it.
So it means like, it looks like the president, instead of us seeing a change in him, it's like this change that we are waiting to see on him, it's never going to happen. Every time he goes to a public function, it's just like he's bringing out new bombs that are just exploding.
Yeah, he's gone from name calling to dividing the nation.
He keeps having this public outbursts, and it's, I mean, come on, calm down. First of all, like, as the president, you need to hold yourself in a certain manner.
When you start blame games in such situations, it's like you're preparing people for war again, because you're now pointing fingers. Like, it's not me, it's that other guy who did it. So I think you should change focus and shift maybe some anger to him and stuff. So I don't know if it's too late for our president to learn how to communicate, but he really should. And if communication is not a problem, then people need to deliver some chill pills to state house just to fix this mess that we're
like someone said yesterday, you know, the focus now becomes the back and forth and not the real issues that need to be discussed. So it's like they're veering off from what Kenyans need to be talking about, the real issues. Like so it's, all we're talking about is, oh, Uhuru said this, you know, Raila said this. It's just a back and forth. And at this point in time, we need to be holding the president accountable, because I mean, it's almost elections.
Yes.
But we're just talking about the things he's saying.
When August comes, we'll not have a clear mind on who to vote for, because the president has already inflicted too many things on your heads. Now, instead of thinking about the nation, about the economy, you're busy thinking about who said this during the post-election violence, who did this, who did this. We lose focus.
I think we need to move forward.
Yeah.
And
Well, guys, that's our 4 cents on the matter. I know everyone has their own personal opinion. So please share with us and tell us what you think about the program. And thank you so much for watching Nairobi News Extra. Please don't forget to go to nairobinews.co.ke for this and more stories. I am your host, Sylvania Mbani. Till next time, goodbye.